Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Corner. Time for another video blog for Fox Sports Detroit. I'm Art Regner, and of course, we're talking about the end of, 113 days or something of pure hell if you're a hockey fan. But the lockout is over. The NHLPA and the NHL have reached a tentative agreement, and if all things go well, it should be totally ratified, the deal by the NHL Players Association by Tuesday. Training camps could open by Wednesday, and the Red Wings could actually be playing hockey for real in less than 2 weeks. Right now, everyone thinks that it's going to be a 50-game schedule and that all the games will be played within the conferences, and there will be a lot of divisional play, so that means see a lot of the Blues and the Blue Jackets and the Blackhawks. And of course the Predators if you're a Red Wing fan, but we see them all the time anyway. So it's good. I'm happy. I just have a couple of things to say. I was really upset about this lockout, and I thought that both sides were being asinine during it and greedy, and I figured that most fans probably, if it was going to be settled, many times it looked like it wasn't going to be, that they weren't going to get on the same page, but they are. I'm happy for the businesses and the people that work at Joe Louis Arena, and where their incomes are directly affected by hockey, and I think it's a good economic shot in the arm for the city of Detroit, for a city that needs quite frankly, some good news. So this is good news that the league's coming back. What type of damage did they do? I think that your hardcore hockey fans, such as myself, I love the game, I love the sport. I think that most fans will begrudgingly come back. It's like the jilted lover thing. You know, you think, I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to do that again. And bam, you find yourself doing it again. I think where hockey probably hurt itself was with the casual fan or people that just started to get into the game. Maybe in Los Angeles, Kings fans, because they won the Cup. Who knows where their fan base is going to be. There's a lot of things to do out in California. So I just think that overall, if hockey hurt itself, it hurt itself not with its hardcore fan, but with its casual fan. Whether or not they come back, whether or not it's going to take another Olympics or something to rev it back up. I mean, hockey was riding a high, and now it looks like certainly it's riding a bit of a low right now because people are so upset that this thing took so long. But I think it's a good day. I'm really, really happy. And I want to talk about basically the Red Wings right now in a 50-game schedule. The Red Wings are a veteran team, a little bit older team. I know they're going to get younger, and they will, and they've been trying to get younger. But with all that said, I'm not sure if a 50-game schedule helps or hurts them, because with an older team, less games, you think they would be less susceptible to injury. Yet, it's going to be a compacted schedule, which means they're going to be playing probably 4 times a week, probably a lot of back-to-back games. I haven't seen the schedule yet. It hasn't been released. So that in itself could lead to more injuries. So who knows? I guess, hopefully the Red Wings will be lucky and won't have many injuries, and this schedule will work out for them. As far as the Red Wings, the forward core, I think that's pretty much set, with the salary cap not being down significantly, right at $70 million this year. I think Ken Holland thought that he might have some money to play with. Maybe players will be bought out. I don't know what's going on, but this Red Wing team may be what they have on their current roster, may be the team that they're going to have to at least start the season with. I think they really do want to shore up their blue line. I know we did defensive pairings for Fox Sports Detroit, and nothing is etched in stone as far as defensive pairings. That is going to take, I think, the Red Wings a while to work that out, exactly who their top 4 defensemen are. I do think that Jakob Kindle is the guy out of the mix right now when you look at it. Brendan Smith, I do believe, has to play a lot. Cromwell is definitely their best defenseman, but their best defensive defenseman, and this goes to show you where the Red Wings are going, believe it or not, is Jonathan Ericsson. So defense, which was once a stronghold for the Detroit Red Wings, I think that's where you're going to have to really look at it and look at the blue line and how that really shapes up. I know Detroit probably does want to address the blue line. I mean, Carlo Koliakovo and Ian White, Brendan Smith, Kyle Quincy, hopefully he can play better than he did when he came back after they traded from, I guess technically Tampa Bay, but it was really Colorado they acquired him from. So it's going to be a fun season. I think the goalie should be good. I think the forwards, it might be scoring by committee a little bit, but guys like Danny Cleary, Johan Franzen, and Todd Bertuzzi, their veteran forwards, are going to have to put the puck in the net. Val Filppula, a lot's going to be expected from him. Datsuk and Zetterberg are another year older. Hopefully they're another year better. I mean, hopefully they're going to be okay. I mean, I am kind of giddy, and I know I'm rambling all over the place. I'm glad it's back. I'm disappointed it took this long. I think hardcore fans are going to come back and embrace the game. I think that the new fans, it might take them a while. They may not get those people back that were casual fans, especially this year. Maybe they'll start coming if it's a good playoff, maybe next year, or maybe they'll be lost forever. I mean, that's really kind of tough to figure out how the casual hockey fan will react once the NHL starts playing games. As far as the Red Wings go, veteran team, I think the forwards will be fine. I think goaltending will be fine. The blue line is really going to be the question for Detroit, and I would expect them to try to address that as the season goes on. But it's so short, maybe they'll just take their medicine this year. I do think the Red Wings will make the playoffs, but this is a tough schedule for them, a 50-game schedule, all against Western Conference teams, so that means they'll probably have to go to Western Canada, and I would assume California at least once, if not twice to California, once to Western Canada, or vice versa, twice to Western Canada, once to California. But they're going to be playing, the only team that's in their time zone is Columbus, so I don't know. I mean, they've got to figure that out. That's the next thing that the NHL has to do, is really come up with some legitimately good conferences. How'd you like to be a Jets fan? Winnipeg Jets are going to play all those Florida-based teams or Southern-based teams because they're still in the Southeast Division. So it's still kind of a mess, but at least hockey's back. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, our coverage will be second to none here on Fox Sports Detroit and FoxSportsDetroit.com. So there's my initial thoughts on it. Happy, but it should have never taken this long. It should have never come to this. I think the hardcore fans are back. Casual fans, not so much. And the Red Wings, it could be a struggle this year if their blue line is really questionable. When you lose 3 of your top 6 defensemen in 2 years, and one of them being Nick, and Zetterberg's the captain. I keep telling you that. People keep asking me. Zetterberg's the captain. All right, we'll see you again tomorrow when I have more clear thoughts. I'm running with emotion right now, but that'll do it for this edition of Art Regner's video blog for FoxSportsDetroit.com. As you know, you're always welcome to the Sports Corner. It's really shaping up back here. A lot of fun occurs in the Sports Corner, and hopefully be watching a lot of hockey from the Sports Corner now too, and that's always good news. Until we meet again, as I said, have a safe and pleasant one, everyone. I'm Art Regner. See ya. Bye-bye.